Welcome to the Tele's Angels digital resource series, where we take you through the steps of online ancient history research. Referencing can be one of the hardest, most frustrating parts of writing a university-level essay. Tele's Angels have prepared a document to help you through this step, with heaps of examples and tips. You can download this from our website at www.telesangels.com.au. Get familiar with the different conventions, as I'll be using this terminology as we go. In this video, we'll be looking at how to reference websites correctly in ancient history essays. You need to be discerning when dealing with websites, as not everything online is of an academic quality. Wikipedia, for instance, is a big no-no. The easiest way to identify an appropriate site is if it's been produced by an academic institution, for instance, the Giza Archives by the Museum of Fine Arts, Boston, or the Perseus Digital Library by Tufts University. You can learn more about these sites in our previous videos. Not every potential site is so easily identifiable. Let's take a look at De Imperatoribus Romanis. This is an online site dedicated to information on the emperors of Rome, with an index as well as other useful sources. Looks great, but we need to find out more info on who created it. If we scroll to the bottom of the site, we can find some of this information. We see the convener of the site is Richard de Weigel, and clicking on this link takes us to a list of editors for the site. We can see that they're all from academic institutions. This is a great start, as it means the information provided will be at a university level. Now let's search for some information in the index. Here's a link to Trajan. We have the title, the author, and his background. We have the article with footnotes. There's also a bibliography, and he's used primary evidence. Finally, we have the date. It ticks all the boxes for an appropriate resource. So how would we go about citing this source? Let's start with Convention A, the traditional humanities style. For our first footnote, we will need the author, title and date of the site, and then the person or institution who created the site, the name of the site, the URL, and lastly the date you accessed it. Using the information from the web page, we would then have H. Benario, Trajan AD 98 to 117, updated 23rd July 2003 on R.D. Weigel et al. For and others, De Imperatoribus Romanis, the URL in brackets, and then viewed 4th of August 2012. This would be the style of your first footnote. All subsequent footnotes should use the IBID and OPSIC conventions outlined in the referencing guide. For your bibliography, all the information is the same. Just put the surname of the author first so that you can list all your sources alphabetically. So Benario H, etc. If Convention A is not your thing, you can choose to reference your assessments using Convention B, the author date style. For all footnotes, you just need the surname of the author and the date. So Benario, updated 23rd July 2003. Use the full date rather than just the year, as you would for books and articles, as this will let the marker know you are referencing a website here and haven't just forgotten page numbers. For your bibliography, this would be the same as for Convention A, except that you would move the date of the page to right after the author. So Benario H, updated 23rd July, etc. Finally, we have Convention C, short title. Your initial footnote would be the same as Convention A, but for subsequent footnotes, all you use is the surname of the author, a shortened title of the page, and the URL in place of page numbers for a book. Your bibliography would also be the same as for Convention A. So that brings us to the end of our video. The important thing to remember is that citing online sources can vary. Just try to provide as much information as possible in a concise and systematic format, and be consistent throughout your entire footnotes and bibliography. If you are ever unsure, ask your tutor or lecturer and they will let you know what convention or style they prefer. Thanks for watching. We're Tele's Angels, the Telemachus Ancient History Mentor Program. You can download our full list of recommended digital resources from our website. And don't forget to watch the other videos in our Digital Resource Seminar.